Hey, what's up to everybody out there? Welcome to another edition of the Roundtable Talk, and I am your host, C Money. And today, I have a topic that I really want to discuss, and it's a topic that I want to rush out there. The story is still developing and it's still going on, but I want to talk about it. And this is one of the shows that we rarely have that we talk about story or topic that is actually still going on. Most of the time when we talk about topics and stories, they've already happened, but we just wanted to know your opinion and stuff like that. Um, you We're gonna talk about this story and we're gonna get it right through. It's probably not gonna be that long. It's probably gonna be like two or three, segments of this. It's not gonna be like three or four. Probably not three or four like our other segments where we do like three or four segments of the same topic, but it's probably just gonna be like two, no more than three, because mostly our name is mostly three. But if you wanna know, like, you can email us, like I said, anytime at roundtable00@yahoo.com, and you can also comment on this show and other shows at the bottom of the show on the comment section. I want to talk about Donald Sterling. Yes, everybody knows Donald Sterling, the owner of the NBA team, the Clippers. And this story is still developing because it just happened this week, this past week, and I want to talk about it because it's a story that's I've been having, I've been talking to people on Facebook and stuff about this topic and this situation, and I just want to know, what do y'all think about it? As y'all know, if y'all don't know, Donald Sterling, he is the owner of the NBA team, the Clippers, and there's been recordings of him that's been leaked out that he's been saying racist comments about African American black people, and now that it has been leaked out by an unknown person, we're gonna get into that too. It has the whole, not only the African American community but the NBA community really shook up. I want to get right into it. First off, they say that he was having a relations with another person. I forgot the name of the female. He's been having relations with her. But from what sources, what I've been seeing online, because I've been looking at stories and stuff online about it, that him and the girl never had relations. Even though he bought the girl an apartment, a car, or a condo, whatever the case may be, a car, he's been buying the girl things. But from what's been told and from what the wife has said by Mrs. Sterling, the wife, that they never had relations. But you're buying this girl all this stuff. But anyway, the girl was recording him, apparently, when, saying, when he was saying all the negative things, and somebody who was around them, that they know who it was. They say that Donald Sterling know who the person is that leaked the tapes out, because they wanted to do it for money. That's why the person leaked the tapes out. And apparently whoever leaked the tapes out, that Donald Sterling, apparently they say he knows, whoever leaked the tapes out really is going to get some money. Trust me, whoever knows about them tapes and leaked them out, trust me, you're getting money. And Donald Sterling now, saying they don't want to reveal who the person is, or at least from my knowledge, the media doesn't know who the person is. But Donald Sterling said he has an idea of who the person is. Now, the NBA commissioner, Mr. Silver, fined Mr. Donald Sterling $2.5 million, and has banned Sterling from any NBA, banned him from the NBA, meaning that he can't come to the games, he cannot come to the meetings, he can have no affiliation with the NBA, which means all at one is what he probably wants anyway. Just sit back, collect this money, and don't do a damn thing. Excuse my language. But to me, I feel that it's just, I like it. I like the idea of banning him from the NBA, because he don't need to. But the fact that him having no money, him just sitting there collecting money, for no reason, it's just to me, it's just wrong. What they're trying to do now is trying to get Sterling to sell the team, which is a better idea anyway, which is good because you don't need to have a team like that and you're racist, and you're making racist comments and stuff like that. Now here's my opinion. How can a man who's owner of a basketball team, because basketball is predominantly an all black sport. A majority of the players that football and stuff like that, but basketball is predominantly an all black sport. How can a man who the majority of the athletes in the basketball are black, how can a man be a owner of a team for that long and not have anything like this come to the surface? Because the man had to be the owner. I don't know how long, because as I'm a basketball fan, and as a basketball fan, we really don't too much care about the owner. Only time the owner of a basketball team is concerned is if the owner wants to change the team to a different city, or if he wants to shake something up that affects the players and the coaches. That's the only time that we as basketball NBA fans, that's the only time we go in effect with the owner. And now it's affecting the NBA team and stuff like that, because it affects everybody. It affects us as, hey, you're racist, and there are people on the team, and it's gonna cost the team, and it's gonna make the team, stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to realize stuff like that when you actually, because like Jay-Z and the Brooklyn Nets. He's the owner of the Brooklyn Nets. We are fond of Jay-Z because he's a hip-hop artist. But if we didn't know Jay-Z like that, we wouldn't have been like, who cares about Jay-Z? He's just the owner. That's a lot of people don't really care about the owners of the team, because they really, they have say-so in the teams and stuff. But it really doesn't affect. We really we don't care about the owners unless it affects the team or the players or the coaches. And this is affecting everybody. And my opinion is, how come a racist man in the NBA has been in the NBA for so long without any of his racist mind come to surface? Because the man had to be the owner for years, and no one ever seen anything about it. I was watching Arsenio Hall, and this was just last night, and he was saying about how, not even last night, the previous night, Arsenio has been talking about it as well. And he's like, the man is a scumbag. I saw an article on the internet where LeBron James was supposed, before he signed with the Miami Heat, he was supposed to come play for the Clippers. But LeBron saying he would not play for Donald Sterling. And I'm guessing that a lot of the people inside the NBA and a lot of the media people know about Donald Sterling and his racist ways. It just, us as the fans never knew about it. I'm quite sure that somebody in the NBA or somebody it was people knew about him, because from what I was saying, say he was a scumbag. He's racist. There's more to it than just him being racist. He was just a sneaky person. And I looked at it as that's anybody that has any power or office or any high power. Anybody's a scumbag or a bad person or whatever. But it's just him being racist. I think some people knew about it. It just wasn't as effective as it is now, because now you're leaking it out to the public, and it's going to affect the public. And now when because you could be a head of a corporation and be a racist person, but it just never affects anybody unless it comes into the public eye. Because I'm quite sure there are still racist people in every job. There are still people to this day that are racist. I'm quite sure in the NBA there are racist people that work for the NBA. It's just that it would never come to the surface because it affects them, and it affects their career, and it affects them as a human being. Because every job and every workplace, they're going to be somebody who's racist, regardless if you're racist to white people, if you're racist to black people, if you're racist to Spanish or Hispanic or Cubans, regardless of who you racist to, there is a place where somebody's going to be, I'm racist and something. So you got to be knowing that this is something that's going to affect. And for Donald Sterling, you're in a multi-million-dollar company. This is the NBA, where majority, 80% of the basketball players are black. And for you to come out and say that, you know, and then they say that he didn't want black people at the games. How can you not want black people at the games when you got to realize the players, half the players are black, you know, and half the percentage, 50% of the people that come to your games are black. Let alone 60 or 70%, but I'm just giving you a half percentage because there are white, you know, other minorities that do come to the game. And it's not only based just on that, it's based on a lot of stuff, you know. And you just sit up here and say, oh yeah, just I don't, you know, black people. You're sending a bad message to people, and that's what, you know, basically what it is. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna talk more about this, and this is the Roundtable Talk, and this is your boy C Money. We'll be right back.